Probably my optimism actually. I'm a real glass half full type of person, which I think you've got to be with horses. You know, if you didn't look at the bright side of it, I probably would have killed myself by now. It's really funny actually because I have so much patience with the horses, but I have absolutely none with people. So I can get quite sort of, and a bit snappy. I get a bit snappy as well, and I'm not a good morning person, so roll those into one and that would be about probably my worst ones. Dressage, absolutely. No, I'm joking. No, cross country definitely. I'm campaigning for a sport of just cross country riding. There's a few people actually. I would take sort of William's amazing finesse with horses and his sort of the whole effortlessness of him and him as a person. You know, he's such a sort of an awe-inspiring person to me. Because okay, he's 7 foot tall, but there's just something about him that he has this quality about him. And for sheer determination and will to win, somebody like Tony McCoy. I think if you could get in the middle of those, that would be my perfect sort of place to be. I'd probably work in McDonald's actually, because I have absolutely no qualifications to do anything else. So I'd probably be trying to work my way up there. I'm sure they've got a level of stars of management. Oh God, I'm really funny actually. I would have said I'm one of the most unsuperstitious persons ever, but occasionally I have my moments of madness where I'll be completely and utterly convinced, like I was totally convinced that this stick that I rode with for about 2 years was the only reason I'd done any good whatsoever. And I lost my stick at badminton, and the minute I dropped my stick, the very next fence I had a run out, and I was just like, that is it, I can never event again because I can't get the stick back. And but I have my moments of sort of madness, but then I sort of hit the real world and realise that actually no, you make your own luck. All the time. It's a running joke that I do it at least once a year for Get Out fences on the cross country. I haven't forgotten the dressage test for a long time, but fences cross country I'm terrible. Find a rich man sooner. No, just be a bit more patient, not be quite so desperate to you know. When I was younger, I all had to have it now, and I couldn't understand why some of my older peers who were 4 or 5 years older, who I didn't see it like that. I saw it as, oh, they're only, you know, they're the same age as me, why can't I be as good as them? And as I've got older, I've really realised that, you know, it comes to those who wait. One of the funniest and most embarrassing moments happened recently. This winter I was out hunting, and as I pulled on my breeches, I realised that I picked the only pair of breeches up that hadn't got a zip. So I then had to spend the whole day hunting with a stock pin through the zip, which did absolutely nobody good, as you can imagine. But yeah, and the whole day pulling my coat down every time everybody came near. And I'd got something like bright pink and yellow knickers on as well, so it wasn't even sort of like flesh coloured or black, but it could have been a bit more classy. I wouldn't say disagree, but what I would say about being a trainer or being trained is sometimes what you see isn't what people feel. And I think that's incredibly hard when I have been trained by people and they've gone, doesn't that feel better? And I'm like, no. But I'll say yes. So not necessarily disagree, but just in my younger years wish that I could put across better that actually I'm not feeling what they're seeing. I think ungrateful people and people that abuse their horses. You know, I got asked recently that, you know, how do I cope with the really down days and you know, when the horses don't go well, and I said I put it in perspective to the grand scheme of life. You know, my aunt who's lost her son who was 8 years old to leukemia in the summer, and you know, I really thought, God, here I am whinging because I haven't won a novice event because I've had one down, and then, you know, so I think when you just try and get people to sort of look outside their little eventing world and realise that they're self-harming, that they're really incredibly lucky to do a job that we love, you know, be good or bad. it would have to be never judge a book by its cover when you come to horses, because as I've learned, you know, you never quite know, and always give everybody in horses a second chance, because underneath the rough outside package is sometimes a little diamond trying to get through it. And yeah, there's no point in having a big smart flash brown 16-2 gelding if it doesn't want to do the job. You're far better off with a little scabby grey pony that wants to jump round to 4-star.